joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And back in Toronto following the road trip, it's the Raptors on their home court.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
But, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Pass to Ingram. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Pirtle. Barnes right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Pirtle from outside the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Back to George. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Buzelis, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Ingram. And again, no good by Toronto.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Offensive rebound. Back to George. The three. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Drummond. And the Raptors off to a slow start. Searching for their first points of the game. And Barrett slams it in.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Buzelis' shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Drummond. Pass to Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And he gets it to go.
Boy, how pure a shooter is Paul George. That form is simply on point.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Raptors trailed by 5. A drive by Barnes. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Boy, you can combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
Outside, George for 3. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Pirtle. On the wing quickly. Ingram outside. It's good. This game is all even.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Rose goes in. Nobody near George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Bulls sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Poeltl. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Now here's Herter after R.J. Barrett's miss. Here's George. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. 3-point lead. Outside for George. Shot clock at 6. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooting.
Here's Dick. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bulls up. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Thank you. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
No one covering.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Rose. Still yet to score. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're hitting some momentum, some confidence. Nice play.
Here's Durant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
Pass to Collins. To the middle. Here is Wainwright. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Collins. Over Bagley. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Toronto trailing. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Dick with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Collins. Makes it off the glass. Collins has got his first basket of the night.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
The Bulls leading by 4. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Collins. Good it on the triple. Collins has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And here's Jones. Back to Oubre. Payton left side. Just 5 on the clock. Oubre, good.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Sinks the triple.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Jones. No good there. Great defense that time from Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Dick. Pass to Shed. To the inside. Inside. Outside for Bagley. Here's Abaji. Covered by Payton. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Down low. It's stolen by Duren. Fast break. Here come the Raptors.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's Wainwright. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Wainwright got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. To the paint. Out to the wing. Here's Drummond. The teardrop falls in. Drummond's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bulls. Here's Barnes. They get it again. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Buzelis.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially to the league.
And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
And again, Toronto no luck.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And stolen by Barnes. Ingram with it. George picks him up. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good with the triple.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
On the wing, George. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Raptors trail by 12. Now, here's Quickly. He has yet to score. Back to Ingram. Will it go? Going inside. And the layup is good.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, DA. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Boy, Paul George continues to prove himself an elite offensive threat.
Here's Barrett. From down in the low post, it goes. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Now, here's Payton. Still without a basket. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Deflects the pass. Payton from outside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Bulls making a change here.
Derrick Rose.
A minute 42 left in the third. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
Count it.
Derrick Rose.
Raptors trailed by 9. Now, quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
Back to quickly. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
At the elbow, Buzelis. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Raptors. 9-point game. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
And here's Rose. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And Herter gets it to go.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as...
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Shed. There's a good screen. In the corner, it's Duren. To the inside. Raptors moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dick. Puts one up from 19. And right on target. Good. Dick's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Down low. Here's Bruce Ellis. No good. Great D that time from Bagley. It's Dick on the wing. And Duren slams it in.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the three is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, this is a team that depends on Paul George to fill it up. Such a skilled, versatile scorer.
And Duren slams it in.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Agbaji. It's Dick on the wing. To tie it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. That's 7 points for Grady Dick. To the middle. It's stolen by Duren. To take the lead. To Bagley. Pass to Shed. Now Dick. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Rose looking around. Right side George. The baseline jumper goes down. George has got 15 points here in the second half.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
Quickly with it. Nobody near Barnes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
That is first game down.
Inside, and George with the stuff.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Pirtle nowhere around him. Oh, and they take the lead. Pirtle's got the lead up to 1 now for the Raptors. Outside, George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And Barrett gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for R.J. Barrett. Outside, George. Back to Rose. Outside for George. Down low. Ingram with the steal. To the inside. It's stolen by Rose. And here they go. Here's George in the corner. Herter with it. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Onside, Barrett. It's Ingram on the wing. Over in the corner, Barnes. 5 to shoot. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And George now top of the key. No one near Herder as he lets it fly. It's money from deep.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open. Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Pass to Herder. Left side Rose. George up top. Oh, missed it. Drummond with it. From deep, Rose. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish.